Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to one of my favorite months, Halloween. Yes, we treat Halloween as a whole month on this channel for obvious reasons. I mean, technically we celebrate Halloween all year on this channel, but don't worry about it. Halloween is a very special month for us because that means very spooky and creepy characters are going to appear on this channel. But while they are settling in, because they all have arrived at my house, so while they are settling in and getting ready for their time in front of the camera, let's talk about inspirational fitness pages that give you guys fitness tips that have a crap ton of followers, and they're giving just the most ridiculous advice in before and after pictures. And since we're talking about realistic before and after pictures, can I just shout out my client? She is part of my 12-week workout group and she lost a very realistic amount of weight. She's not an extremely heavy woman, so her results every single week are going to be smaller. A lot of you guys get very upset with like 0.5 of a pound or 1 pound a week, and that's a good amount of weight. That's a healthy amount of weight. So I wanted to make sure to shout her out, show you guys a realistic amount of weight to lose. In the group, we slightly decrease our calories so that we can actually sustain the amount of weight we lose. If you decrease too much, yes, you'll lose weight, but you're gonna lose a lot of weight very fast. You're gonna burn yourself out. And honestly, and quite frankly, I do not like being angry when I'm trying to lose weight. So if you are interested in joining into the group, there's a 12-week program along with the Facebook group. A lot of people in there are nerds like me. We share memes along with our recipes, our meals, our workouts. We just motivate each other, and we just like to hold each other's tits up, like this amazing bra I got from Ross. That's what friends do. We hold each other's tits up for selfies to make them look better. But since we're on the conversation of boobies, ladies, are you upset that your boobs are sagging? Are you upset that they don't look like the pretty Instagram girl's perfect melons? Well, it's your lucky day because this Instagram page shows you how to significantly lift your boobs through the power of a couple yoga poses. So I love the thumbnail that they have. They're just showing a boob, but if we play the video, it gives us a great diagram. On the left, it's this saggy, disgusting, flappy, just the saddest looking, droopiest boob we ever did see. Probably seen on our bodies if you don't have a boob job. I mean, when I take my bra off, I gotta be careful because I can just take an eye out. But on the right, it shows what yoga can do to the boob. So apparently a warrior pose is going to give us these type of results. Just hold it, just stay in there. Just stay with that position for 30 to 60 seconds and you'll get results. You'll lift those boobs. Next, we have a triangle pose. Third, we've got the cobra. You've got a camel pose. I'm guessing you know that position where you like stretch your boobs out is what's going to really help them, give them that lift that all of us girls just need. And then finally, a supported headstand, which I cannot do. I am not good at that. But if you want your boobs to lift up naturally, 30 seconds on your head and it will happen. And then they end it with a very close-up view of just a nice pleasant rack to look at. Couple of perfect sized melons, and they say spring is the right time to do yoga. Well, it's not spring, so I don't know what the they're talking about. So let me explain something to you ladies. Boobs are fats. They are pure fats. You know, like on your butt, the jiggleness on the glutes, I've got quite a bit of it because that's where I hold a lot of my body fat. That is also on our chest. You cannot in no way naturally just lift fat up. Fat naturally droops. So there's absolutely no way that you can lift your boobs naturally. Even if you add muscle to it, all you're going to do, if you add muscle, I got like a tiny bit of a lift, but definitely not like that. Like I said, when I take this bra off, my boobs do what they are naturally made to do. Drop because of gravity, because gravity is real. Gravity will have unnatural boobs just flip-flopping everywhere, and it's completely normal. The funny thing about this whole video that they said that will significantly give you a lift, they barely did any type of chest workouts. They poked their chest out, but they didn't do anything that really targeted the chest. The headstand a little bit, and the cobra with that press, you know, I mean, your chest is gonna be working a little bit, but that's about it. If that's all it took to raise your boobs, then bodybuilders would have the most perfect sets of boobs ever because they completely isolate their chest muscles. But instead, when you see a bodybuilder with them being so lean, their boobs are usually gone unless they went under the knife. They got a set of melons inside of their body, giving them that lift. Once again, fat cannot not be lifted unless you go to someone that can put something into your body and then give them that lift. But this is not going to give you the results that they are promising you. No matter how clean your diet is, no matter how much you lift, that is not gonna happen, and definitely not gonna happen with doing a headstand. Next, so the next thing I'm just gonna guess that it is about cellulite because the thumbnail. Cellulite is most women's, except for the people in the fat acceptance community's, arch nemesis. Cellulite is our plankton to our Mr. Krabs. It's our Bugs Bunny to our Elmer Fudd. It's our Dinkelberg to our Timmy Turner's dad.
Hey, looking good, Turner. Dinkelberg.
A lot of women feel that cellulite is annoying, it really bothers them, it makes them feel insecure, and they want to know how to get rid of it. Anyway, so this page has a drawing with very overemphasized lumpy legs, obviously showing that the drawing has a lot of cellulite. So let's see how they reduce it. So basically here they're just showing a couple basic exercises. We've got some jump squats, we've got burpees, we've got basic body weight squats, we've got straight leg kickbacks, running, and some kind of other jumping jack. And I love their little like lumpy butt to pop. It goes right to like this perfect glutes that a lot of girls probably want. So let me tell you a little something about cellulite. So you can do all the workout in the world. If your diet is not fixed, the cellulite most likely will not reduce. Now, if your diet is clean, plus you are working out, it might reduce, but it most likely will not go away. But I have another video going in very deep about what cellulite really is. But to put it in short, cellulite, the dimples that you see on the back of your glutes, because that's usually where it is, on the side of your glutes, it's just the way that the fat lays. And basically all it is nothing like crazy, it's body fat. Body fat is all over your body, but for some reason in some areas it lays a different way, and that's the way it looks from outside of your skin. So I am a very bottom heavy girl. Shout out to all my bottom heavy girls down there with our thunder thighs. So I am a very bottom heavy girl, which means I have most of my body fat is down here.
No, worse! It'll go right to your thighs!
My thighs?
So when I was bigger, I had a ton of cellulite all up and down like the back of my legs and all the way up to my glutes. And I noticed when I was at a calorie deficit for as long as I was, I started seeing the cellulite reduce. And then once I started weight training and gaining more muscle, I noticed it like my glutes kind of like stretched out a little bit, making it look less cellulite-y. Yeah, that's a word. On this channel it is, so calm down. But I still have quite a bit of cellulite back there, and I get so many of you in my inbox saying, how did you get rid of your cellulite? Here is a secret. I never did, ever. It never goes away. Live with it, ladies. No, but seriously, you can reduce it, but it most likely will not go away, especially if you are a bottom heavy girl like me. And the only way that I have gotten close to really like getting rid of it was when I was in competition prep. I was pissed because I was hungry. I had to reduce my calories to a very uncomfortable, low amount. And the cellulite was only at that amount for about 2 weeks and came back pretty quick, because after competition, if you want to be healthy, you don't stay like that. You don't want to be like that. You increase your calories, and guess where the fat started putting on first? My butt. Right on my butt and my inner thighs, and that is completely normal. It's nothing to freak out about. That is just where my body decided to put my fat. It's mostly in my genetics. I notice it in a lot of my family members. Like I said, I get many girls in my inbox saying what exercises are the best to reduce cellulite. The best exercise to reduce cellulite is the calorie deficit exercise. Reduce your calories and then your body fat will slowly decrease. And these exercises are sure enough not going to get rid of your cellulite. Be at your calorie deficit, and that's why a lot of these pages irritate me, because they make it seem that, oh, if you do these exercises, this is the sole purpose of reducing cellulite. And it's not. Once again, calorie deficit. Next. So the next thumbnail that I saw on Instagram was a picture of just the boob balls, or maybe the armpit fat. That's a better word. What do you guys call those? Tell me in the comment section. I call it armpit fat. Boob balls sound kind of fun though. I like it. Boob balls or armpit fat? Which one sounds more appropriate? So the start of the video says how to quickly remove the rolls from your armpits. Oh, so they basically call them armpit rolls. I'm still going for boob balls. And then basically they have you just circling your arms in the air, swinging your arms from side to side like a Barbie, front and forward, up in the air. So they're pretty much saying that, you know, flailing your arms in the air is gonna reduce your armpit fat. And it doesn't. Purely lifting weights, no matter if it's light, because a lot of you girls think that if you lift light, then you get a toned body. That doesn't work either. And if it's heavy, you're still not gonna reduce fat. Reducing your fat comes with a calorie deficit. That is the biggest reason, that is the biggest way to lose fat. I've been clients who just want me for nutritional guidance and we just reduce their calories slightly and they lose fat. And guess what? They don't do any of these arm flailing exercises and the boob balls reduce. Lifting heavier weights, you're gonna add muscle, but guess what? The boob balls are going to get even more prominent because if you're just adding muscle and you're not at a calorie deficit, then it's just going to make them more prominent because you're adding muscle underneath the fat. Those boob balls are gonna be right on your chin where Papa Swolio's is. I was actually one of those girls who was very insecure about boob balls. They were always in my face. Whatever I wore, they would just be right in my face. So I started losing weight, eating healthier, lifting weights, added muscle, and guess what? They were still there! I could totally see my younger self doing all of this as much as I could in hopes that the boob balls would go away. But I'm very happy that I'm educated in this and I can tell you guys that you don't have to flail your arms in the air. Honestly, it's very normal to have that. You can reduce them. I notice when I wear shirts like this, it's not very apparent, but the moment that I wear a certain kind of cut, it cuts into this and it will start to flap over. So it never goes away completely unless I am very, very unhealthily conditioned like I was when I used to compete, but that's not healthy and we're going for health. Boob balls are completely natural at a healthy weight and depending on what you're wearing. Even when I was super lean, I would still get them sometimes depending on what I would wear. You can reduce them, especially if you are someone who is obese or overweight, you can reduce them, but it's very, very normal to have. If you're at a healthy weight, you have nothing to worry about, it's okay. You can add some muscle just to get that firmness and tightness around here. But if you think that doing these exercises are going to make these go away quickly, you are going to be sadly disappointed. Greatly disappointed, sadly disappointed. Both of those. In the comment section, please tell me what you're insecure about and what you have done to try to fix it. I was one of those girls that would do kickbacks every single day with absolutely no weight in hopes to just reduce my cellulite. I shared mine with you. You have to share yours with me. It's only fair. Have you tried to lift your boobs with arm circles or get rid of your boob balls by flailing around your arms on the floor? Let me know, people. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button and the notification button, even though I guess a lot of you guys don't get notified. I'm not really sure how it works or why you guys don't get notified, but I guess hit the bell and see what happens. Follow me and my boobs. They are out today, you guys, on Instagram. Remember, everyone, you do not have to be a size 2. Abs are great to have, but not needed to be healthy. Most Instagram pages are lying to you and their fitness advice is horrible, but being healthy is very important and I want all of my watchers to be as healthy as possible, even the ones that hate me. Even the dude that keeps commenting, why are you always showing your boobs? Because boobs are magical. Whether they are an A or a triple F, just get them in your face and watch the magic happen. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.